Oh.
Okay, Rebecca Hyde has entered the waiting room. I'm going to admit her.
Okay. Oh.
All right, Lee has entered.
Oh, good.
Good.
Hey, Lee, this is Crystal. Can you hear me?
Hi, Crystal. Yeah.
Hey, I am not able to stay tonight, so I'm going to make you the host.
Okay.
Okay, so I've made you the host. If anyone else enters, it'll say so-and-so has entered the room, and you have to admit. Okay?
Okay.
And then when the meeting ends, I'll be able to download a link to it tomorrow and put it on YouTube, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Do you have anything to report before you take off, Crystal?
I do not. All right. Have a good night.
You too. Good night, Crystal.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
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 Okay.
Quorum.
4 is a quorum?
4 is a quorum.
Okay. Meeting started at 7:01. Everybody here, state your name. Lee Wessler's here.
Pamela Spaeth is here.
Grace Jacobson's here.
Okay. No alternates to seat. Has anyone had a chance to look at the minutes, and is there a motion to approve? Oh, Maura's here. I just admitted her. Thought I hit allow. There she is.
5.
Oh, Lori's here. Lori's okay. So Maura and Lori are here.
Lori.
So we're talking about the minutes. Is there any comments on the minutes, and anyone have a motion to approve?
Sure, I'll make the motion. Pam.
Pam.
Hey, Pam.
Thank you.
Any second?
I'll motion second, Lori Barefoot.
Okay. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Anyone abstaining? Okay. Public participation. Rebecca Hyde, welcome to our committee. How can we help you?
Well, we're working on this little soil health project. I just thought I'd drop in, see what y'all were up to.
Yeah, so congratulations. Job
thank
well
you,
done.
thank you. We we're still just getting things organized, so not too much happening yet, but it would overlap with what y'all are in charge of, so thought I'd drop in and visit.
Okay.
My name is Kate, and I'm Christina. Hi, my name is Kate, and I'm
Kate.
Huh?
What was that?
Sorry, that was me.
Okay. You're really Kate?
No, I'm not. That was an accident.
Okay.
Rebecca, what is the status of the grant that you're working on?
The status of the grant is it was $10,000. We got $3,000 up front. We got another $4,000 after Crystal and I attended that conference and bought a computer and hired some help, and then they didn't work out. And then I spent some time during the spring just going through the land records from 2017 on, because if you remember, Judy Wahlberg had a spreadsheet from 2017 that had all the quote open space unquote land in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then recently hired 2 more people. One of them didn't last. And then right now I have a woman or a girl who just graduated from Killingly VOAG. So I'm getting her kind of oriented to the town because she's not actually from Woodstock. And we're going to finish making sure that the records on open space are up to date and that they match that map from the last Green Valley, you know, and then hopefully do some engagement with farmers, maybe show some movies, maybe see, you know, if there's any way we can help any farmers or other landowners, including the town, in analyzing and improving soil health. Come October, there's an evaluation of the whole process and we get another $3,000. So, you know, we have money to spend still.
Recently I reposted on Woodstock Proud a program called Soil Your Undies.
Yeah, I saw that.
This.
Yeah.
I think that's a really awesome way to get people to understand about soil health, because if you put cotton underwear and bury it in the ground, if you have healthy soil, it will disintegrate. And if you don't have healthy soil, it'll stay pretty much intact. So that could be a fun campaign that that we could promote. And there's the Woodstock Locally Grown Day coming up. So maybe we still have some money in the budget. We could sponsor a Soil Your Undies thing by buying cotton underwear to people who might want to participate. And that will be a great way to get people to learn about healthy soil. It's just a suggestion.
Okay. When's the Woodstock Locally Grown Day? Is that in sync with the Grange, or?
Yeah, that's the thing with the Grange.
Okay, so that's in August, right?
Yeah,
usually.
It's Saturday
in
August.
Yeah. Okay. I'll add it to our list. Definitely.
And I will just add that it's not just the burying of the underwear, but you're supposed to hold training workshops for a number of months. It's kind of a whole campaign through NRCS. And there is materials to do that, but you know, there's a little more to it. So just so you know.
Okay. Good to know.
It'd be fun to do it and I liked when the district did the Farm Talk series, and the Grange is a great place to host them if we can find topics. But I don't work for the district anymore. I retired. So it would have to be something of a local effort to bring that back up.
Yep. Yep. Sounds good. I've been wondering if the Grange has air conditioning, but we'll see. Because we also are looking at some movies. There's some good movies that kind of do overviews on soil health and how it relates to climate change and what farmers are doing. So we could have some fun. Yeah,
it would be. I like the Soil Your Undies idea in general. I just think it's a funny topic. And hi, Jim.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, and you're an alternate who just got seated, Jim.
Good.
Slipped into his seat.
Any other questions for Rebecca or comments on the topic while we're discussing it? No.
Rebecca, okay. you did you reach out to Beth Bernard?
No, not yet.
Who was talking to me about getting maybe some of the stewardship stuff to go out to sites. And I was saying it was mostly boundary stuff, which I don't think you guys are necessarily going to want to do, but you know,
no, but it's
markers.
Something that I heard you and I'm concerned about, because I think, you know, if town spends money on other things, they ought to be able to come up with some money to nail down those boundaries. So it's on my mind. Yeah. And if we go out anyway, just to look at the town owned lands. So another thing that's, you know, in the mix in my brain.
Yeah, because we're struggling in stewardship, I think, to keep up with doing all of that, as we all know.
Yeah, and I would think if we get some turnout for, some movies and things, we may be able to find out who in town is interested in this sort of stuff and maybe get some more energy going. So
That'd be great.
Yeah,
be nice.
there's some really good movies out there about you know, soil health and growing your own food and why it's really important that people know how to do these things as the supply chains get longer and complicated and but
Yeah,
another
there are. I
alternative
kind of feel
place
like,
for
somebody has to has actually seen the movie before I show it to a whole bunch of people. So if there are things that you've already seen that you recommend, then, I have a long list that I've culled from this, that, and the next place. And I just bought a copy of, I think it's called To Which We Belong, which looks like a pretty cool story of regenerative agriculture and healing the soils and all that good stuff, but haven't watched it yet.
sounds cool.
Yeah, could be cool.
Anyone else? Okay. Moving on to treasurer's report. Grace.
We have $334.16. And if, of course, we're coming up on the 30th, which is the end of the year. So if you have anything, I did, in fact, email Lori. I thought you were the one that was in charge of the website, Bill.
I am, Grace, and I just read your email today. So I do have something. And do you want me to send it to you?
Sure.
Okay.
But
okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Now. Okay.
How much was it for, Lori?
Well, I'm not sure because I have to look back to see if a prior one was paid. There may be two. I have to look.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Just send them along if you could.
I will.
And the special is still, let's see, 2225.22.
Jean, didn't you request you requested to me?
Yeah, to buy a plant, which I haven't done yet, but I do need to do that. So I will take care of that before the end of the month, and I've got up to $50 to spend on it.
Yes.
So
yeah, this is for Jay Swan.
No, it's for Maura Roby's mother.
Maura Roby's, okay. Do we have something for Jay too?
No, Crystal and the beautification committee are going to be adding something.
Okay, good. Got my memorials confused. Okay. Any questions for Grace? Okay, chairperson's report. I sent an email to Jeff at P&Z about our participating in Plan and Open Space review and conservation review. Actually, it's a Plan of Open Space and Development. I said Plan of Open Space
Conservation and Development. Yeah,
I wrote Open Space and Conservation. That's the wrong. Yeah, he'll get it. I hope. Okay, communications. Anyone get communications, Grace?
I
look at my email.
No, there was nothing in the mailbox the last time I looked. No.
Okay, hang on, let me check my box here. Nope, I'm good. Okay, on to old.
Can I bring up something about the treasurer? They see that we're to the end of the month. As soon as we find out what the website bill is and then the money for the plant, do we want to come up with if there's any money left, what we might earmark it for to spend before June 30th?
You have any ideas?
No, I just thought it'd be good to bring it up though.
Okay.
I don't know how much it would be. The website's probably a couple hundred. The plant would be like around 50. So is there anything like $100 or less that we be good to spend the money on. Cotton underwear.
Yeah. If you have any
That's
left
a lot
over,
of cotton underwear.
yeah, don't let it go to waste.
Here's another thought, which was going to come up, but for the locally grown day, if we don't want to continue to promote the pollinator pathway, if anybody wants to do something, the printing cost for the posters to put on the display board is probably about $80. So that's another, but I don't know what we want to display, if anything, at locally grown day.
Right. Well, if anyone has any thoughts that come to them after the meeting, just email me and Grace. Okay, so no communication. So old business, Jean. DRC.
No action. I did keep seeing that they're going to talk about the POCD, but I've not seen any more information about the POCD than that. That's the Plan of Conservation and Development.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the status is. I know that it's due to be rewritten, to be updated. It's required by state statute to be updated. I would like to participate in the process, but I haven't reached out to Jeff to make that.
Right, I did. I reached out. I just have to
call it the right thing.
Call it the right thing. Okay, Crystal's not here for open space. Actually, we have an alternate for, or no, do we have an alternate for open space committee?
Yes, but Crystal said there was nothing.
Oh, Crystal said there was, okay.
Left.
Okay, yeah. I didn't hear. Okay, P&Z, did you see anything interesting yet, Jean? I didn't see anything in the
I haven't seen it, but I haven't opened the last couple of things.
Okay.
I try to look, but I haven't seen anything.
Okay. Grace, Ag Commission.
No, I'm sorry, I wasn't able to get
there.
Okay.
Anything on stewardship? Well, we talked about getting the boundary markers. Anyone else have any opportunity to do anything?
No.
Okay. Jean, pollinator pathway updates.
At the Garden Club plant sale in May, I displayed the pollinator pathway display board at the Garden Club, and it was impressive to see that they're shifting their plant selections to include a lot more native plants and have a whole big native plant section. So it's slowly, working. We're making progress.
Good.
So,
okay.
I need to get down to the memorial garden and look at it and see how the plants are doing, buy the plant for Maura's mother, and then we have to come up with a date for the dedication ceremony. Do we want to decide on the date for the dedication ceremony? Because everything else will happen if I have a target. Otherwise,
Maura, you have any dates that are more convenient for you?
I will say that, as a matter of fact, Rebecca and I were at the Grange the other day, and we happened to look at the garden, and it's definitely in need of weeding. There's a lot of weeds, but I think it's doable, and I wonder if maybe a Boy Scout troop or a Girl Scout troop or something could be do it regularly or something, because, obviously it's hard for all of us to do that.
Just want to just interject here just a little bit. I did go and do some weeding there was kind of a lot to do. I didn't do even half. So I think I did it before you saw it, Maura. So there was quite a bit more before. And there's still a lot left to do. And the ones that are left are somewhat of a challenge. There's bittersweet creeping in, there's Japanese knotweed, there's the grass that's growing up too. So it needs some work. And some edging.
Japanese knotweed, bittersweet,
grass,
and grass.
Yeah.
Just regular grass, or is it quack grass?
It's a mix of everything. It's the grass that got turned over. It's just popping up through.
Okay.
Do you think they would be okay? I have a bunch of bricks. We could edge the whole thing. I've got lots of bricks. I don't know whether the Grange people would be happy about that, though.
I guess we'd have to ask, but I can't see them saying no. I mean, I'm just glad that the plants didn't get plowed under or run over by somebody parking there.
No, I think there's maybe one or two that are dead. I've forgotten about that, but most of them are doing pretty well.
Some of the plants died?
I think there's one or two that are dead.
Do you know which ones?
No. Kind of looks like all the rest since it's dead.
All right, I'll have to go look down there. I'm going to be out in that part of town tomorrow, so I'll make a point of stopping by and looking at it. I could always post on Proud that we're going to weed the garden to get it ready for the memorial service, to see if we get anybody to show up to help. Is there a day that works for other people? I'm not a fan of going out when it's hot, so it had to be early in the morning.
Let's get more. What date for the memorial is good for you?
It doesn't have to be my decision, but I would just say, like, I mean, I think we were looking at maybe an evening before, because obviously I work full time. So, you know, an evening in July or something. I don't know.
Okay. Is Monday night good for everybody? We can just pick the third Monday.
Why the third Monday?
Because the fourth we have a meeting.
Third Monday works for me.
What would the date be?
15.
There's enough time to get it weeded, enough time for Jean to get the plant. It's a Monday.
I mean, honestly, I'm working that whole weekend before, and I was going to take the day off. So that's not my preferred, because I'm not sure what I'll be doing that day, but.
Okay, the third Tuesday?
Somebody's got some feedback coming in.
My husband is sanding something. Is that what you're hearing?
Oh, maybe. I'm sorry. What did you say, Lee?
The third Tuesday?
The 16th.
All right.
Should be okay for me.
Okay.
All right. You're looking at me.
Well, we're waiting for Jean.
What?
She's yelling at her husband.
Yeah.
I see.
There's no Sustainable Connecticut. Anyone here see anything about Eversource out there? I haven't seen any new anything.
No.
Okay. And then
they have actually picked up some of the wood along 171.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anything on Eversource? I'm sorry, you just said that. Nothing on Eversource. And I'm looking at my notes.
That's all right.
Anything on the dirt roads?
No, I actually haven't got a chance to talk with Dan, but it's on my to-do list.
Okay. Jean, we picked the third Tuesday, I guess, was that
16th.
July 16th?
Yes.
I'll have to check with Amy to make sure that works for her.
Okay, just, send us an email. So on to new business, any workshops coming up, or workshops people attended? I have
You froze.
November 16th.
Say again.
Saturday, November 16th at the Bristol Event Center.
What is it?
Kakiwick.
It was cat for a while, but that's when you froze right when you said cat. So it's
yeah.
When you said Tuesday, July 16th, is there a time?
It didn't. No, time, agenda, and time have not been announced yet. But what? It's usually like 8 o'clock. You get there.
No, I'm talking about for the dedication ceremony for the pollinator garden. Do you have a time? You said evening.
When are you out of work? It's 6:30.
Why is it all up to me?
No, but you're the most important person to be there. So
really, I think Grace is, and Lori. Anyway,
I work every day too. I don't get out until 5.
So 6:30, because you don't want it to go.
Probably be good.
6:30.
And do we want to plan food or snacks or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's dinner time.
I know, but how long is the ceremony for? We're not going to have like finger sandwiches or a barbecue.
Well,
I would just thought maybe I just can't get cider at this time of the year, but I don't know, lemonade, iced tea or something, and
cookies.
Just somebody suggest something, or do we just?
Well, yeah, I think we should definitely have something in the sense that if you want people to come, food always helps. It's a good motivator.
And we'd have to make sure that the Grange is opened. You know.
Yeah, we got. Are there any meetings that night that Amy has to work at? Amy is the secretary, or the recording secretary for so many meetings. So I guess we need to look at the town calendar to see if she's even going to be available.
Let me look at the calendar.
Yeah.
So how are you going to advertise? Are you going to advertise this, Jean, to on the Woodstock Proud and?
Yeah, I will put it on our Conservation Commission page and then share it proud and loud and and other methods.
Okay, the 16th, there's a committee on aging at 5 p.m. I didn't even know we had a committee on aging.
Yeah.
You should know that. You're a doctor.
I must have forgot.
All right, it's at 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
So I don't know if I think she does the minutes for wetlands and selectmen, and so I don't think that's one that she has to do, but we could check. Yeah. I'll check.
They'll all be in bed by then anyway, so
6:30.
Stop.
Oh God.
Oh, he's a comedian tonight.
Any other workshops coming up, or anyone?
Well, I have a question.
Hey, go ahead.
You're gonna have a ceremony on July 16th. Now, we originally said you wanted to weed before then.
Yep.
Did we make a date for that? anybody going to show up, you know.
Well, that's why I was wanted to set the date for the ceremony, and then we work backwards from that.
Okay, so, well, let's work. Yeah.
Let's see. Get my calendar open again. I hate to like say I want to be there if it's one of those 95-degree days with 100% humidity. I don't want to set a date, but let's see.
Well, we could always do it in the evening. It doesn't get dark until 8:30. So if you wanted to do it at 6 o'clock at night or 7 o'clock at night,
that could work.
Mm.
You want to try for July 2nd?
No. We want to get it a little closer to the date so it doesn't look good. So it looks good.
Well, July 9th then? Or the 11th? I mean, I've got other commitments.
Well, I guess if we go July 9th, it's a Tuesday, and say, what, 6 o'clock? Can anybody come? I'm not going to do it all myself.
I'm going to put that in my calendar.
I'll try, but I'm not going to promise. I often have to work late.
I'll see if I can conjure up some people from the garden club, maybe. You just see, you know, if anybody's available, and see if Amy can get anybody from the Grange.
So go for 6 o'clock on July 9th.
Okay.
It's the hard part's going to be the edging. And that's not something I can do. Someone's got to be strong and have good hips and knees.
What do you mean by edging?
The weeds are all sort of creeping in to the bed. And if they're going to be kept out, there has to be some sort of edging done, like with an edger or something of that nature. I don't think bricks is necessarily going to stop it. It might help, but it should be edged.
Well, like a trench that's.
Yes. I mean, right now you can't really see a definition in a lot of places between the bed and the weeds. It's just creeping in.
Uh-huh. I'll have to look at it to see. I mean, I don't have an edging tool. I have a Matic, but
I have edging tools. I just don't have edging strength anymore. You got to step on it.
Yeah. I mean, I usually use a spade.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I'm there, I don't know if that's going to work for me. That a Tuesday night, that week is tough for me. Okay, so 6 o'clock, July 9th, and Jean will let us know if anything changes. Any other workshop information?
Yep. Wednesday night this week, Yale Summer Seminar Series starts at 6:30 at night, and I will be doing a presentation called Healthy Bugs, Healthy Streams to talk about how bugs are bioindicators of stream health, and it's going to have a slant towards forestry and preventing erosion because they're all gill-breathing organisms. So it's free. It starts at 6:30 at their camp on Center Pike Road in Eastford. and everybody's welcome.
Thank you. Anyone else? On the
Just
open.
just a reminder, Celebrating Ag is September 21st in Brooklyn.
Okay, we'll talk about subject next month.
Okay.
Everybody think up ideas.
Oh, you're on these.
Yeah. Hey, open discussion. Jean?
Huh?
Knickers?
No.
Knickers.
I brought that up enough. Yeah. And it has to be cotton underwear, just to
using a foreign language.
Bloomers.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay, nothing. Okay, Jim.
Nope, nothing.
Grace.
Nope.
Pam.
No, I won't be able to make the 16th. I'm having my knee replaced on the 17th.
Good luck. Got a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Maura.
Just because, can't let this underwear topic go. You have to use tidy whities. That's my 2 cents. Or it doesn't work. You can't use boxers. It's tidy whities.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Have deteriorated.
Please, Grace, in the minutes, make sure that's capital letters.
Oh, God.
Lori?
Nothing to add.
Okay, I don't have anything else. Anything else for the good of the committee, good of the order? Or is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. Everybody have a great July 4th. Have a great month.
Yeah.
You too. And
you too.
Never mind.
Hopefully
Another
we'll
synonym?
see a lot of you on the 9th.
Huh?
But hopefully we'll see some of you on the 9th.
Yes. Or maybe even Wednesday night.
That'd be good too.
Okay. Recording ended.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.